I've been fielding a lot of questions lately about boundaries within the private service profession, both at DEMA meetings and through emails and voicemails. So I thought I'd take a few minutes to give my thoughts on setting boundaries. Let's start with why we set boundaries. One is that we work in a very personal environment. So there are no bells or whistles or chimes to let us know when it's time for break, when it's time to go home, when it's time to start work. We have to manage our time. And there are many people out there that will take advantage of you if you are too eager to say yes. They're not doing it on purpose. They're just so wrapped up in their own time and their own day that they don't take into consideration yours. I don't care how driven you are. If you do not take time to yourself and to rest, you will burn out. There was a study done at the Horn Sleep Research Laboratory in the United Kingdom. And the statement that caught my eye was recent findings with clinical orientated neuropsychological tests suggest that one night without sleep causes particular impairment to the tasks requiring flexible thinking and the updating of plans in light of new information. The reason that sentence stuck out to me is that defines what we as private service professionals do on an everyday basis. I recently had the pleasure of connecting with a gentleman from the UK, and his email signature really caught my eye. At the bottom, it said, "Service without being servile." So I reached out to him and asked him if I could steal it, and so here it is as my own: service without being servile. To me, what that means is that you're a professional. You bring a set of skills to the table, something that is lacking from the household. Your experience and your education define you as a professional. Be confident in your abilities, yet humble in your actions. Remember, you are working in a personal environment. If you go into that environment trying to dictate what's going to happen next, you're going to step on toes. You're going to start out the relationship on a sour note, or even damage the existing relationship. So a backbone really does breed respect. But what you need to remember with that is that every principal is different. Some principals want your input. Some principals rely on you to help guide them on how to manage their home. Yet there are principals out there who just want you to do what they tell you to do, and nothing more. So remember to feel out your principal, understand what their idiosyncrasies are, and accommodate those idiosyncrasies. When is the best time to set boundaries? Well, as with any relationship, the earlier the better. If you're capable of doing it in the interview, perfect. While you're sitting across from each other, you can start setting expectations. You'll want to be flexible but firm. When I am in an interview, I let them know that there are certain tasks that I am just not capable of addressing for them. Some of us are already in a position and possibly already in a situation where they're domineering our time off. So the best time then is to address it after an appropriate situation arises. If they call you at 1 o'clock in the morning because of a leaking faucet in the bathroom, accept it, resolve the issue, and then after the issue is resolved and you're providing them a summary, then is a good time to explain to them that those are situations that are best left for emails or text messages, something that can be addressed the next morning or the next time that you are in. One of my last points that I like to make is something that I have heard many times over in the interview process. They say, "We want you to be a part of the family." I don't want this to sound crass, but at the end of the day, you are not a part of the family. If their money runs out, will you still show up for work? If they stop paying you, will you stop by every single day and continue to work as diligently as you can? Most likely not. You have your own responsibilities. You have to put food on your table. Now, can you be courteous? Can you be friendly? Absolutely. But never mistake it for being part of the family. Once you overstep those bounds, it is too late. If you have any questions or comments, I do welcome your thoughts. I can be reached at solutions@vanrider.com or by phone at 214-808-1301. Thank you very much for your time, and I hope you have a wonderful day.